What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this very, very sad video here, as it's with a heavy heart I report that Henry Cavill has left the DCEU, or the world of DC, whatever you actually want to call it, as DC or Warner Brothers have decided to go in a different way. Now, they were trying to actually, according to the True Hollywood Reporter, that they wanted to get him to appear in Shazam, which will come out in April the 5th, but contract negotiations have actually broken down between Warner Brothers and Henry Cavill's actual agents, and they will actually no longer have a Superman in the DCEU because Henry Cavill will no longer play this character. Now, the problem is they are actually focusing more towards a Supergirl movie. They want to focus on a Supergirl movie, and they're moving towards a teenage version of Kara for Supergirl. So we possibly won't actually have someone who will be the age of Henry Cavill because, well, they're not going to have that age range, and it will be focusing on Kara. Not sure where they're going to go with her. Will they have her on Krypton, her origin there, or will it focus when she was young and just arrived on Earth, and Superman has already been existing for quite some while, just like the version we saw on the CW, which is just absolutely bizarre why they're actually doing this. Now, it's reported that they won't be making a Superman film for a couple of years because apparently they want to kind of look at some new actors and shake everything up. And as well as this, Ben Affleck will not be returning, possibly for Matt Reeves' Batman standalone movie, which is an absolute shame. Now, to me, this doesn't come as a complete and utter shock because Henry Cavill is playing Geralt of Rivia in the Witcher Netflix TV show, which again was an absolute bizarre casting in my opinion. The studio is realizing that, well, the previous movies didn't work whatsoever, and they're trying to hit a reset and refocus on the DCEU, which is absolutely completely bizarre because Shazam has a stupid amount of Superman references, considering the fact that he is inspired due to the fact that there are metahumans already within the DCEU. Now, they're probably wanting to focus on a more optimistic Christopher Reeves style version of Superman, which I guess if we had Man of Steel 2, he had a rebirth in Justice League, but I guess it's a bit too late, and the fan outrage, most of the fans did not like that movie whatsoever. And we've all still got Wonder Woman 1984 coming out, an Aquaman movie, and a Flash movie which is due to start next year. And we've also had a new CEO in the last year as well, so they're trying to actually make the movies, well, better again, which is going to be no mean feat whatsoever. With that in mind, we now have no Superman, and there will be no Man of Steel 2, which is a complete and utter crying shame because I actually did enjoy it. So moving forward, they're going to reset this, and personally I think there will be some sort of flashpoint that will set this all up in the Flash. So yeah, that's a very convenient way, and really, in my opinion, is the only way to actually reset all of this and undo what they did pre-Justice League and possibly pre-Aquaman as well. Now, there is one looming question, considering that Henry Cavill is one of the biggest actors, or biggest British actors. Well, there is the question that he could play Captain Britain. It has been rumoured that Guy Ritchie may make an MCU version of Captain Britain, the character of Brian, who grew up in Malden in Essex in the UK, and then due to an accident when he was trying to help people at an attack on the nuclear facility he worked at, he was offered an amulet and turned into Captain Britain. So yeah, it's quite interesting there. Will he play that role, and will he cross over into the dark side of the MCU? Interesting. I really do hope he does, and it does open up the possibilities now. So that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe. I've got a new Marvel video coming out tonight, and a Predator review tomorrow, and a Spider-Man PS4 video tomorrow as well. So yeah, we're back big time on Superheronexus. Follow us on Twitch at Superheronexus. Follow us on Twitter, Superheronexus, and Instagram, Superheronexus. Peace. Goodbye.